have the movies or maybe some rodeo fun. But joining us with a few more things in town to do is radio host and travel expert. I believe that's airwaves to airways. George Lindsey and his partner in business and in life, Deanna Lindsey with Houston Happenings. Good morning.
Good morning, Deb. How are you? By the way, rodeo is all about calf roping and stuff like that. I roped Deanna into being into this today.
Yes, I walked up to the green room and said, y'all are matching. Okay, y'all close. Okay, you have to be on together.
Yeah.
All right. Lindsey Adventures is something that we've spoken about before on the show, and I love this because it's centered around group travel, and it's rooted in, for you all love to travel, but you kind of had a life growing up like I did, where you moved a lot. You're always the new kid.
Always a new kid.
Yeah.
And never know where to sit at lunch.
Yeah.
You know, you walk into that room by yourself and you're supposed to do something, but where do you sit? Who do you know? And I just thought, people shouldn't feel like that when you travel. Travel should be fun.
There's some people who will not travel if they don't have somebody to go with.
Right.
So
Exactly.
The result is they don't travel.
Yeah.
So tell us how it's set up with y'all.
Well, we always say that even though you may travel solo, you never travel alone with us because we put everything together. We take care of all the details, all the flights, all the hotels, everything like that.
So people are staying together. Like
but you get to come along and you can be part of the group as much as you want to.
Right.
You can go off on your own and explore when you want to.
Yeah.
And I think that's the secret sauce, if you will, about what we do.
And you got your own room. That's what we love. All right, what are some trips coming up?
Okay, so we are getting ready to do right now. If you go to Lindsey-adventures.com, that's Lindsey, _adventures.com. We're signing up people. Just leave your email address. We're getting ready to do our 2027 Adventure Launch Party. We're going to have 3 great trips next year, and our first one is a big one for us.
Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to Greece, where it's called the Footsteps
Greece
of the Apostle
is the
Paul.
word.
We're doing Greece
is the
and
word.
Turkey.
Yes.
Yeah, very excited about that. Then in the summertime, we're going to hit Norway. I'm really excited.
That was my son's senior trip, and
Yeah.
let me tell you, it's like a lot of people don't really know much about Norway, right?
Right.
And then when I wasn't sure, I was thinking we were going to go to Bali or something. I was packing my suitcase with bathing suits, and my son was like, Norway. I was like,
wait a minute.
But I have to tell you, it was a beautiful country. It's
gorgeous.
really cool.
I'm very
And we've discovered something about Houston is we go places that are cool in the summer. We have a sold-out trip that we're taking to the Canadian Rockies this year.
Yeah.
Next year it's going to be Norway during the summer.
Yeah, and we were there in July. So yes, you're right.
Perfect. Yeah,
but the sun was up almost to 11 p.m. We're like, we got to go to bed. Stop it, son. All right, and then what's your third one?
And the third trip is, if you're a fan of the show The Highlander, we're going to the Highlands and Loch Ness in Scotland. We'll be there for 10 days. So all you have to do, again, is go to Lindsey-adventures.com. A little box will pop up. Put in your email. You'll be one of the first people to get an invite for the launch party.
I went to Scotland also. Duncan's a Scottish name. I was knocking on doors like, hi, are we related? Do you have money?
Do you know me, my family? Yeah, exactly.
Long story there. All right, when it comes to some Houston happenings, we have several things going on. Boys for Life tour with B2K and Bow Wow.
Come on, this is, it's spring break time, right?
Yes.
It is spring break. Nothing better than this. This, by the way, is a reunion tour. First time in 20 plus years that B2K and used to be Little Bow Wow.
Lil
Bow Wow. They're going to be back. This is the first time they've toured together since the 2002 Scream 2 tour. So you're going to see all that along with some very special guests like Crime Mob, Pretty Rick, all kinds of those people from the early 2000s. If you grew up with that music, you'll want to see this, including Lil Bow Wow, which is an amazing story. He was discovered by Snoop Dogg at the age of 6, released his first album when he was only 13 years old. So Boys to Life, Boys for Life, and B2K is going to be going on there, and you can have some fun at the Toyota Center.
I just love George, who came from country radio saying Bow Wow, Lil Bow Wow, Snoop Dogg, and and all that.
Snoop Dogg. I watched the Olympics, right?
Your coolness factor actually just went up a whole lot.
Exactly right.
Okay, when it comes to festivals, as we know, there is every kind of festival there is. I thought I had seen them all.
Yes.
This one, Pickle versus Anime Festival.
Okay, so this is kind of a cool little combination of things. It is the largest pickle festival in Texas, believe it or not, and it happens right here in our backyard. And they've combined it with some anime art and anime food things. This is a huge thing. They're going to have 150 vendors, 15 different pickle canners are going to be there, classic flavors, wild flavors, and they're going to have a pickled pet parade and a pickle juice drinking contest. Do you well, let me ask you this. Do you drink pickle juice?
No.
I will if it's there, a little bit of it. Yeah, but I know people who drink a little bit of it every day because of the apple cider vinegar, right?
That's me.
He drinks it out of the jar.
Yeah, and puts it back in there.
Yes, it's terrible.
Wait, don't invite her on the show
Anymore.
Okay,
She's not coming
don't
on
bring
again.
her on the show. But this is going to be fun.
But that's why, look at him. That's why he's like, yes, he's so full of life. You might want to start sipping too.
Well, maybe I
Fort Bend County Fairgrounds, and it is free. You can go out. It is going to be so much fun.
Yeah. Now, ask me if I take part in this next event here.
I know you do.
You know
I know you do.
Right. It's my nickname.
It's the Alvin Chocolate Festival, and it is incredible. If you've never been, by the way, love Alvin. Hey, down there, Amber, I know she's watching this morning. She watches your show every day. So, but it is their chocolate festival. You can try chocolate truffles. You can try all kinds of different stuff, including assorted different candies and different kinds of chocolate, but also beer, cold beer to match some of the chocolate. So it's kind of paired up. You
There's
can do
even
that down
chocolate
there.
beers.
Yeah, the chocolate
I've had
beers.
those,
You can get
yeah.
that. 100 local vendors, all going to be there. Food trucks, family-friendly event. It happens Saturday from 11 to 3 at the Enchanted College. And again, love Alvin. Lived down in Pearland for years. Have lots of friends down in Alvin.
Okay, I'm gonna do a shout out to our audience over here. Anyone a theater teacher? Theater? Anyone? No theater teachers
Okay.
over there. But it's interesting when you think about theater. Oftentimes our minds go straight to New York City, right?
Right.
We have such a vibrant and wonderful theater community here in Houston. In fact, several of my friends who've done Broadway said they really loved being down
being here.
Yeah,
You hear it all the time. If you love theater, if you love concerts at all, you gotta love Houston because of what we have here. And this is a chance. ExxonMobil, thank you, ExxonMobil. They're doing the Theater District Open House, is what they call it. And it's a chance to go by and take a look at different things. You get a backstage tour. You get to go on stage at different places. You can see all the different performance halls that are around town. They have stuff for kids. They have stuff for adults. It really is a chance to embrace the arts here in Houston, especially the performing arts. And it happens this coming Monday. It's 11 to 4. It's at the Hobby Center, Jones Hall, and more. It is absolutely free. And again, we'll have all the details up on the website. But again, thanks to ExxonMobil for doing this this day behind the scenes kind of thing. So,
all right, this next event, kids are like looking forward to a break. They're like, yay!
Yes.
Well, they can have a break, but you can sneak in some education.
Yeah, a little learning in there, but don't tell them it's learning because it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's called the phenomenal, get it? A little fun in there. Spring break that is going on.
Our teachers over here are saying that's misspelled. No, it's phenomenal. It's a new word. It's like a sniglet. Yeah.
It is. They have all kinds of different things there. Hands-on robotics challenges. It's a lot of the science, the technology, engineering, but they also combine arts in with this and math, so you get kind of everything for the kids. It is absolutely free. Grow seeds in a bag if your kids love to get involved in a little gardening, stuff like that. But also minerals, like you said, you can get a little bit of the learning in there, and it's for everybody. It is at Discovery Green every day, March 9th through the 12th, and it goes on from 12 to 4. So bring the kids, come on down. If Cheetah will give us good weather, I think it's going to be spectacular.
I will ask her. I'll see her in the hallway later today.
Exactly.
All right. Speaking of STEAM, a lot of the folks who are involved in NASA projects were good in STEAM, right?
Yes,
so there's the Moon to Mars Festival, Space Center Houston as well.
So I'm getting ready to head down to NASA, have lunch with my brother after we're through here with the show. He works with NASA down there.
Very cool.
So this is near and dear to my heart, and this is really a spectacular festival. It is the 65th anniversary of the Moon to Mars Festival and the 65th anniversary of NASA being involved with this. It's designed for youngsters, but I think parents are going to love this too.
Oh, absolutely.
It is so much stuff. There's a documentary called The Moonwalkers that is narrated by Tom Hanks, which is spectacular. You have to see it.
Because he was in the movie Apollo 13, right?
Yeah, he was in that and is so involved in stuff that they do. But also for the kids, you get some hands-on experience with things there at this Moon to Mars Festival, but that's not the best part. I'll get to the best part in a second. But they also have the Space Force is going to be there. That's not the best part either. They're going to have a lunar outpost, but that's not the best part either.
The tease here.
So they have robotics, intuitive machines, all this, but that's not the best part. The best part is they're going to have music there. And the Wallflowers, who
Yes.
Ralph loves. Ralph, wherever you are.
Yes.
The
Yeah, Rob is
Wallflowers
our executive producer. He's so happy.
are going to be performing on March 13th, and that's the best part.
Yeah.
Is that they're going to be there. Jacob Dylan, who's Bob Dylan's son, is the lead singer, sings the song One Headlight. I see all the heads right. You're with Ralph.
The audience is all, yeah, they're all, yeah.
And then on March 13th, or on March 14th, they're doing 311 as the live festival there. So
Okay,
again,
do you know one of the best parts of this is, though?
What's that?
Okay, the best part is like, come on, kids, we're going on spring break. We're going out of town to Clear Lake. If you drive slow or you're in rush hour traffic, they'll feel like they drove forever.
That's right. Go in rush hour, you'll feel like you're
it's
going
like
out
we
of
got
town.
out. Yeah,
Exactly right.
absolutely.
But yeah, Moon to Mars is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
But again, Wallflowers, that's the best part.
Okay, thank you very much.